Hi, everyone. It's Angela with Create Your Future. I am a certified law of assumption coach, and I have a new video today. I am really excited to talk about this. It is a health-related success story, and it's from someone in my personal life that I worked with and coached and helped get through this. So I'm really happy to share a success story and a happy ending in a personal situation. Before we start, remember that we are running a contest. We're going to give away some free coaching. And if you would like to find out how to sign up, you can look in our description box and follow the links, and you can get registered to be in the drawing and possibly win one free coaching session. Also, we have a mailing list now. So if you want to get on the mailing list, we will notify you when coaches have new courses or bundles or sales going on. You'll be the first to find out about that. And the links for that are also in our description box. And finally, I have a course out called Awaken to I Am. And I feel that it is a really foundational course. It sets the groundwork for understanding what is going on in your brain, your thought processes as you are thinking and intentionally manifesting. And it also includes affirmations to help you step into the I am state, the God state, and to rewire your subconscious programming. So I hope that you will check that out. It's in the description box as well. You can follow the links and find out how to get my course. Okay, let's talk about this really great success story. So this is a person in my life, and this individual last winter began having some physical symptoms in her body. And I didn't know about it at the beginning at that time, but these symptoms went on for several months. And the longer they went on, the more nervous she became. And finally, she decided she needed to go to the doctor, let them know what was going on. And she did. And they said, we definitely need to get this checked out. We need to do some testing. And they ordered some scans. And she went in, had her scans done, and they found an abnormality, a spot. And so that is the point when I became involved. She let me know what was going on. And this was early spring, maybe like April or May. And she knew that I was a manifester, and we had talked about it before. And she just hadn't ever put a lot of time into it. But when she was confronted with this challenge in her 3D and in her body, she said, you know what, now's the time. I want to get a hold of this. I want to turn my situation around, and will you help me? Will you work with me? And I said, of course I will. And I'll be honest, it was an emotional thing for me too. This is someone very important to me that I care about very much. And so I had all those normal emotional feelings that you would have when you get a report like that. So it's not like we're immune to that. You know, I'm a human being, and I had my concerns and some fears. And so when I first found out, yes, it was a little bit challenging to kind of get settled in and get ready to, really get strong and firm in this new story and mental diet. But that is what we did. So for starters, her end goal, her main goal was clean bill of health. I just want a clean bill of health. And since she had had an abnormality in her scan, they ordered more testing, more in-depth testing to follow up and see what was going on. So there was like a several week time span from the results of the first test to the schedule of the second test. So that's the time frame that we were working in. And so what her end goal was, she wanted to have that second round of testing done and go into the doctor and get a clean bill of health. That was what she wanted. And so her visualization for that was actually just sitting in the doctor's office and listening to the doctor say, "You're fine, everything's fine, don't worry about it, you're fine." So that was her goal. That was her end scene. That was her goal. And for the interim, she got very firm on a mental diet. And we started with some very strong basics, that she is the God of her reality. She is creating everything in her 3D. Everything is coming through her thoughts, her subconscious, and pushing out. She is in control by controlling her subconscious thoughts, and she can decide what is going to happen for her future. And she was deciding on health. Now, from there, those were kind of like the basics, just those foundational things. She was telling herself, I'm creating everything, and I'm choosing to recognize that I am the God of my reality. And from there, I am creating health. She also began to affirm that her body just was healing and restoring itself daily, that her body was always moving her towards health, that her body was always getting healthy and strong and better every day. She affirmed that she, was easily able to control her thoughts and to stabilize her emotions and to walk in faith and to believe that everything she was saying was true. So that was her mental diet. Those were her affirmations. And she also recorded those in her own voice and listened to them through the night. When she had time during the day, she would just listen to them. And she really, really soaked her thinking and soaked her subconscious in all of these positive affirmations. And we had our ups and our downs. Some days she called me and came over and she was really upset. And when those days happened, we just acknowledged it was kind of a scary thing. It was something that could make you really nervous and upset. We validated her feelings and then got strong. And she would put herself in remembrance of the fact that she was the God of her reality. She was choosing health. She was choosing that her body was becoming healthier and stronger every day. So, we would acknowledge those feelings and then move back into that story and those affirmations affirming health. So we did this for several weeks. It came time for her second round of testing, which was going to be a little more thorough and a little more deeper testing. She had her test result or her testing done, and they don't tell you anything, right? When that's done. So she came home and got a notice in the mail just a few days later that said there was something different that had shown up in this second set of testing. And there were like 1, 2, 3 possible things that it could be. And they were scary things that they had listed there. 3 possible things. And she was instructed to call the office and make a visit with the specialist in this field. So that was a really scary moment. That took us both back a step. But then she got right back on her mental game. I got right back into the mental game with her, firm in the mental diet. And she really focused in on that end story. She wanted to see the doctor saying, It's okay. You're fine. In the face of what looked kind of scary, she continued to affirm for her end story. So she made the appointment. It was probably a week that she had to get back in, to see the specialist. And when she got in to see the specialist, the doctor said, yes, we did find something different. The first thing, I will say, the first thing that showed up on the very first scan was completely gone. And the doctor said, I think that was just a glitch. I'm not worried about that at all. That was completely gone. Then there was something new that had shown up on the second set of testing. However, the doctor said, yes, it could be, dun, 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 three things. She said, and we are required to let you know that in writing. That's why you got the letter. However, she said, if it was one of those things, there would be several other physical things that would have to be present for you to have one of these other things going on in your body. You do not have any of those other symptoms. Blood work was all fine and normal. And I feel certain that you're completely healthy and well. That is what the doctor told her. And that is exactly what she had imagined. So she got her clean bill of health. They said, we cannot find anything else going on. Like I said, her blood work was fine. No other symptoms that they were concerned with. Nothing that they felt linked her second round of testing to anything conclusive. The doctor felt very comfortable in saying, I feel confident that you're completely fine. You're completely well. I think the only other thing she added was there was going to be like a 6-month follow-up just to be sure that everything is still going really well. And the other physical symptoms that she had started out with in the very beginning all just subsided and went away on their own anyway. And she walked out of the office with exactly what she wanted, the clean bill of health. So I just want to tell you, sometimes the 3D throws something out at you. And I'll say it's like, are you going to take the bait or not? It's like, are you going to take it? Are you going to believe it? Or are you going to believe in your story? Don't take the bait that's the lie. Now, if you're dealing with something medical, go to the doctor, follow their directions, but still affirm. Decide on your story. Create the story that you're healthy and you're going to be healthy. And your body is working to keep you healthy, and it's keeping you healthy every day. In fact, make that your story and your affirmation every day for yourself. Believe that. Get that soaked into your subconscious. And don't take the bait when those negative circumstances pop up in the 3D. I know from experience, it's hard to not react emotionally, and you will. Sometimes you do. But you don't have to stay there. You can have your moment, you can have your hour, you can have your day, but get back up, because you are the God of your reality. You are the only one in your head choosing your thoughts. And you can choose health. You can choose abundance. You can choose the happy relationship. You can choose whatever you want for whatever situation you happen to be in. So I am happy and grateful that we had a really good success and a really good ending to our own story. And I intend and hope that this really encouraged you and motivated you to stick with your new story. Don't give in no matter what. Keep believing in your story. And if you would like help with something in your own life that you are going through, that you're wanting to manifest, anything at all, book a session with me and I will help you. I will help you get to your foundation and build that strong piece to really recognize who you are as the God of your reality. And from there, create intentions and affirmations to get you where you want to be, to get your desire, to have your manifestation come in for you. I will coach you, support you, and encourage you. So if you want to work with me, you can check out the description box below and get signed up for some coaching. All right. Well, I hope that you've really been motivated and encouraged, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.